Have you ever wondered what it's like to live as a digital nomad in Canggu, Bali? Swapping your 9-to-5 desk job for a flexible work schedule that lets you explore the world, all while living in an island paradise. That's the allure of the digital nomad lifestyle. We're diving into the vibrant, sun-soaked life of a digital nomad in Canggu, Bali. Explore everything from the cost of living, the mouth-watering local cuisine, the language and currency, to the modes of transportation and the healthcare system. We'll talk about the weather, the accommodations, and the areas that attract the most digital nomads. We'll also delve into the process of obtaining work or travel visas and the ins and outs of purchasing real estate in Bali. Whether you're a seasoned digital nomad or just contemplating the lifestyle, there's something here for you. Come with us as we explore the ins and outs of living as a digital nomad in the tropical paradise of Canggu, Bali. So, how much does it actually cost to live in Canggu? A question resonating in many minds. Let's break it down and see. Affordability is one of the many reasons digital nomads choose Canggu. Starting with accommodation, offerings range from budget to luxury. A shared room in a co-living space might cost around $250 a month, while a private villa with a pool could be $1,000 or more. Moving on to transportation, renting a scooter, which is the most common and convenient way to commute in Canggu, could cost you $50 to $75 a month, depending on the scooter type. Alternatively, taxis or ride-sharing services charge around $2 to $3 for short trips. Another aspect of living expenses is food, which can vary based on your dining preferences. Eating local food at a warung, a small family-owned eatery, could cost less than $4 for a nice-sized meal, whereas dining at a trendy cafe or restaurant might range from $6 to $10. Adding groceries to the food cost might take it to around $200 to $250 a month. Factoring in the food costs, including groceries, dining out, and moderate alcohol consumption, the monthly food expenses typically average between $250 to $700. Next, there's entertainment, with diverse options in Canggu. You could pay around $10 for a daily surfboard rental if you're a surfer. Yoga enthusiasts might spend about $10 for a single class at a yoga studio. If you're more into the nightlife, expect to spend around $10 to $15 per drink at local bars. These activities, including yoga, massages, and diving, might cost additional $75 to $200 monthly. There are also wellness essentials to consider. A gym membership could be around $68 per month or $15 per day. A basic massage costs about $40 for an hour, while a luxury spa might charge up to $75 per hour. Miscellaneous items like hiring a cleaner, laundry, phone, etc. are other expenses to consider, averaging around $100 to $400 monthly. So the average in Canggu, excluding accommodations, can fall somewhere between $750 to $2,800 monthly. Living in Canggu is quite affordable or a luxury, depending on your lifestyle preferences. It's all about knowing where to spend and where to save. Stay tuned as we delve into the local cuisine next, which is something you certainly wouldn't want to miss. What's on the menu in Canggu, Bali? This tropical paradise is not just a feast for the eyes, but also for the palate. The local cuisine in Canggu is an exotic blend of traditional Balinese food specialties and a fusion of international flavors. Let's start with the traditional. Balinese cuisine is a complex symphony of flavors, with dishes like nasi goreng, a flavorful fried rice dish, and satay lilit, a spiced mincemeat on lemongrass skewers. Then there's the famous babi guling, a suckling pig roast that is a must-try for any food enthusiast. Is also a haven for health-conscious foodies. With numerous organic cafes and vegan-friendly restaurants, you can always find a fresh smoothie bowl or a raw vegan dessert to satisfy your cravings. Now let's talk about where to eat. There's a fantastic variety of restaurants in Canggu, from local warungs, which are small family-owned businesses, to high-end dining establishments. Places like Warung Bumi and Old Man's are popular among locals and expats alike for their tasty and affordable meals. On the other hand, if you're looking for a more upscale dining experience, you might want to check out places like Mason or Fishbone Local. These places serve a variety of dishes, from fresh seafood to gourmet burgers, and they have a great atmosphere for a night out. How much does it cost to eat out in Canggu? Well, it varies. A meal at a local warung can cost you as little as $2 to $3, while a meal at a more upscale restaurant could set you back anywhere from $15 to $25. But don't worry, the quality of the food is worth every penny. In Canggu, you can also find a wide array of international cuisines from Italian to Mexican and everything in between. So if you're feeling homesick or just craving something different, you'll have plenty of options. Such a variety of local and international cuisines, there's something to satisfy every palate in Canggu. Let's talk about the basics, currency and language. When you arrive in Bali, you'll be dealing with the Indonesian rupiah. To give you an idea of value, $1 is roughly equivalent to 14,000 rupiah. It may sound like a lot, but when you break it down, it's quite manageable. For instance, a meal at a local warung or small family-owned business might cost around 30,000 rupiah. That's just a little over $2. Let's not forget about ATMs. They are widely available across Canggu and they dispense rupiah. Just remember, it's always a good idea to have some cash on hand as not all places accept credit cards. And while we're on the topic of money, it's worth noting that haggling is a common practice in local markets. So brush up on your bargaining skills before you hop on that plane. Moving on to language. The local languages are Balinese and Bahasa Indonesia. Bahasa Indonesia is the national language, while Balinese is spoken by the island's indigenous population. You'll hear both around town, but don't worry if you're not fluent or even conversational in either. Canggu is a popular international destination and English is widely spoken, especially in areas frequented by digital nomads and tourists. That being said, learning a few phrases in the local language can go a long way. It not only shows respect for the culture, but it can also help you in daily interactions. Simple phrases like terima kasih for thank you or selamat pagi for good morning can bring a smile to a local's face and make your experience even more enriching. In conclusion, while it's helpful to learn a few local phrases, you'll find that English is widely spoken in Canggu. So don't fret about language barriers. Instead, embrace the opportunity to learn something new and immerse yourself in the rich and diverse culture that Canggu has to offer. Now let's talk about getting around and staying healthy in mode of getting around is by scooter. These two bring an affordable and flexible way to navigate the winding roads. Don't worry if you've never ridden one before. There are plenty of places offering lessons to get you up to speed. But if scooters aren't your thing, there's always the option of hailing a taxi or using a ride-sharing service. Just keep in mind that traffic can be heavy during peak hours, so plan your journeys accordingly. Let's switch gears and talk about healthcare. When you're living abroad, it's crucial to understand how to access medical services. In Canggu, you'll find several medical facilities that care is within easy reach. It's also worth noting that many expats and digital nomads choose to invest in health insurance that covers them internationally. This is always a smart move as it ensures you can receive treatment without worrying about the cost. Be sure to individual health needs and budget. Now, in terms of emergency services, rest assured that Canggu has a number of hospitals and clinics equipped to handle urgent medical situations. The Bali Mandara Hospital and the BIMC Hospital are two of the most well-known medical facilities on the island, both offering a high standard of care. But let's not forget about prevention. Living in a tropical climate can expose you to different health risks compared to what you're used to. Make sure you're up to date with vaccinations and take regular checkups and health screenings can also go a long way in keeping you fit and healthy. Whether you're on the move, what's the weather like and where can you stay in Canggu? Let's dive right in. Located So if you're a sun seeker, you're in luck. However, do keep in mind that there are two main seasons, dry and rainy. The dry season runs from April to September, offering clear skies and cooler, which brings heavy but brief showers, typically in the late as the rain usually cools things down and brings about a fresh, clean atmosphere. Let's talk about accommodation of options that cater to different preferences and budgets. For those who enjoy socializing and meeting other travelers, hostels are a great choice. They're budget-friendly and often organize social events. If you're looking for a more private space, rental apartments are aplenty. They range from basic studios to luxury. Co-living spaces are becoming increasingly popular. These places offer a unique blend of private accommodation and communal living. You'll have your own room or apartment, but also access to shared areas like kitchens, lounges, and often co-working spaces. It's a great way to build connections and collaborate with other digital nomads. In terms of locations, the areas around Batu Bolong and Echo Beach are favored by many digital nomads. They're close to the beach, have a great selection of cafes, to comfortable accommodations. Canggu offers a great environment for digital nomads. Whether you're a freelancer, entrepreneur, or remote worker, you're not alone. Discover the digital nomad community in Canggu. One of the most enticing aspects of Canggu is its thriving digital nomad community. It's not just about working remotely, it's about being part of a vibrant, diverse, and supportive network of like-minded individuals who have all chosen to make this corner of the world their temporary or permanent home. Digital nomad community in Canggu is spread across the town, but there are several hotspots where you're likely to find your fellow remote workers. Co-working spaces, such as Dojo Bali and Outpost, are more than just places to plug in your laptop. They're hubs for networking, collaboration, and socializing, where you can attend workshops, join in on community events, or simply catch up over a cup of locally sourced coffee. Co-working spaces are not just about work. They offer a sense of belonging, a place where you can share your experiences, learn from others, and forge lasting friendships. They're also a great way to immerse yourself in the local culture while maintaining a connection with the wider world. Beyond the co-working spaces, you'll find digital nomads congregating in local cafes, enjoying the surf, or participating in yoga classes. There's a sense of camaraderie here that's hard to find elsewhere. It's a community that understands the unique challenges and rewards of the digital nomad lifestyle and is always ready to offer advice, support, or just a friendly chat. Networking events are another key aspect of the digital nomad community in Canggu. These range from informal meetups and beach barbecues to more structured events like pitch nights and startup weekends. They provide an excellent opportunity to connect with others in your field, learn about new opportunities, and even collaborate on projects. The atmosphere within the digital nomad community in Canggu is one of openness, collaboration, and mutual support. It's a place where everyone is on a journey, and everyone is willing to help each other along the way. Canggu is not just a place, it's a community, and it's waiting for you. So, is the digital nomad life in Canggu, Bali for you? Back at our journey through the vibrant streets of Canggu, let's recap what we've discovered. We delved into the cost of living, which, thanks to the favorable exchange rate between the Indonesian rupiah and the American dollar, is quite affordable. We tasted the flavors of the local cuisine, from savory nasi goreng to the sweet delight of pisang goreng, and found that eating like a local doesn't have to break the bank. We learned that the local languages are Balinese and Bahasa Indonesia, but English is widely spoken, making it easier for digital nomads to communicate and connect with the locals. We also discovered that the preferred mode of transportation is the scooter, an adventurous and cost-effective option. And let's not forget the local healthcare system, equipped to handle regular checkups and emergencies. We experienced the tropical climate with its warm, sunny days perfect for beach outings and rainy afternoons ideal for cozy work sessions. We also explored different types of accommodations, from shared co-living spaces to private rental apartments, catering to every nomad's taste and budget. Who would enjoy the digital nomad lifestyle? Well, if you're someone who values freedom over routine, craves new experiences, and isn't afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone, then this might be the life for you. It's ideal for freelancers, entrepreneurs, and remote workers in fields like writing, programming, design, and online teaching, to name a few. And let's not forget the vibrant digital nomad community in Canggu, a mix of like-minded individuals from all corners of the globe, creating a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and experiences. It's a place where you can find support, collaboration, and perhaps lifelong friendships. Whether you're drawn to the cost of living, the food, the community, or the lifestyle, Canggu offers a unique experience for digital nomads. It's more than just a destination, it's a lifestyle. If you're thinking about packing your bags, your laptop, and your sense of adventure, then we've got a free suggested packing list down in the comments below, so check it out and happy travels.